Hey guys, this is Snowy and welcome to a Down the Memory Lane. And as you can see, this game you are seeing now is The Settlers 2, but actually it is called Return to the Roots. And Return to the Roots is sort of a situation in which a group of people decided to take upon the game and go further with it. They added more functions, more options, make it more suitable for higher resolutions. It runs even on Windows 10, and actually, yes, it made the game a lot nicer because this game, and it might surprise you, but this original game, dates back from 1996, if I'm right, because the first Settlers from Blue Byte came out in 1993. I even played that thing on the Amiga 500 back then. So then after that I played the Settlers 2, and to my opinion the Settlers 2 is still the best Settlers there is. And and when I figured out about Return to the Roots, I was like, wow, this is insane, with the extra options and all the things you can select and so on, which makes things a lot easier. And I thought to myself, why not make a sort of mini series on here on YouTube for it, so people can actually see what the meaning is of the game. Well, okay, let me just say it like this. The Settlers is basically a combination of a economical game, it's a strategic game, and a little bit of a war game. So you are just settling on a place. You have to set up your economy, and then also there's an enemy, of course, and that enemy is doing the same thing, and you have to prepare for your enemy. So I think the best way is just by showing you how to do it. And well, I can, how to install this stuff. How can I best explain this? Well, the best thing is that you will go to this website, which is stated below here, or you just type in Google Return to the Roots. Now, what you are needing is the official Settlers 2 VD somewhat gold edition. You add these files to it, and you are done with it. I mean, you have to look upon the website of Return to the Roots. They can explain you everything about installation. I myself also have a complete working set. I mean, it's just I even have it in one zip file, and when I need it I can just open it and it works. And there are a lot of maps with it. I mean, there's so much to choose. It's like insane. Okay, so let's just play, and I select the single player, and I will turn down my amp a little bit so I have no noise. And I always choose unlimited play, because with unlimited play you can select a lot of maps. You can see there are so many maps, like you have sea maps, you have other maps, you have Return to the Root maps. Now look, this list is like endless. So campaign, continents, you can own maps. Even the original old maps that they used in the old game from 1996 are present. Here author is Blue Byte, but if you are looking at own maps, you can, or new maps, continents, here you can see the author. And actually I once made a world myself, and it's called Mega World. It should be here it is. Yeah, Snowy, here I am. This map I created, I don't know, years and years and years and years ago. And the whole idea of this map was I have 5 opponents here, and I was sitting over here, and then that I could take the time to prepare myself for all of these, because I would 1 versus 5. But we are not going to do that, because that would take too much time. I'm just going for a shorter amount, like let's see, we are going just for the old maps and I'm going for the in the mountains map. I think that is a nice map to just start with. I'm here situated to the left. This is the computer and this is the computer. Now we go to continue and I'm Snowy. Classifications, I can select a race, I can become a Roman, a Viking, a Babylonian. Usually I select a Viking, I'm blue, I am in team 1. The computer I will set to medium, yeah, both to medium. And they can both be, I don't know, Africans, Japanese. Yeah, let's make them Japanese. Well, yeah. Okay, and they are part of team 2. So they are going up, they are going both against me. Yeah. Okay, the speed of the game I always set to just set it to fast. The goals are set to none. Goods I set always to a lot. And we don't want fog of war. We want just the entire map visible from the start. Now also you can do here change settings. Now this is a very important thing because that makes the gameplay a lot more fun. Now this seems like intimidating, but you can basically ignore these tabs because all is a combination of these tabs. Now what I'm going to do is, like, let's see, what are we going to do? Demolish building, disable combat default, enable battlefield promotions. Well, enable the char burner, yes, we will do. Exhaustible water, no. Half cost recruits, yeah, why not? Improved alliance. Inexhaustible fish is very nice. Inexhaustible granite mines is nice. Inexhaustible mines is nice. Limit number of catapults, I think 5 is enough per player. Then no, military aid, no, military, no, hit points, more trees, spawns, animals. This is a very important one, because if you set this one to 1000%, then if you have like a wood area, then more animals will spawn and you can use those animals to feed your miners. You will see later. Let me see, race specific catapult, no, number of scouts, refunds. Yeah, get all back. Refund materials and emergency, no. No sea attack, it's not trade. Yeah, apply. Okay, let's start the game. Now, this is my castle and the first thing I want to do, I can even zoom in and out on this one. So now I have to get used to this way of playing this game again, because I'm so much accustomed to playing City Skyline that, yeah, it's like, okay, we are going to place a fortress right here on the edge of the map. Now, whoa. Now you play this game by press the right mouse button and then you move the mouse to the location you want to go. So, let's connect these flags like that. If you press the space bar, you see immediately how much buildings you have available. So I'm going to build also a fortress here, because I already know from the past that the computer is coming. The computer is coming. He definitely is coming. So I'm building also a fortress over here. No, not, oh my gosh. Cancel. Okay, if you click on the castle, this is the stock of your castle. Now you have like so many boards and so many stones, and these things are very important for your economy. You need boards and stones to build buildings. So wood can be used to make planks. And you have like 2 items. You have like, I will just show you, maybe that's just better. I click this building and I say like you have a wood cutter. Yeah, let's build a wood cutter. He's going to cut down these trees. Yeah, but we also need somebody who replants the trees. We will put a forester. So now I'm looking at this map and actually I'm missing all the animals. Where are all the animals? That's strange. Ah, it's pretty strange. I thought I selected that option, more forest would create more animals, but okay. Now anyway, yeah, we have to figure this out. I know from the past that there is some gold around here, so I already will build a mint. Why a mint? Because a mint will create coins. What can you do with coins? You can recruit your soldiers into stronger soldiers, which is very important when you are engaging your enemy. I'm kind of baffled where the animals are. It's like options, advanced. Okay, so I figured out that on my screen, I'm playing on a 4K screen, that this resolution, well, in game at least, is the best resolution. I am recording actually at full HD, at 1080p, because I think that if I screen record at 720p on a 4K screen, I think that the image quality will be lacking. I mean, we don't want that. Okay, we want also that these fortresses are getting filled up. So we go to military. It's like you click on this house, you click on next page, and you see here the amount of privates which are available in your castle. So if you click the main selection and you click here on military, it says like center of country, there are only 12% soldiers in your castle. So you don't want that. You set everything here to max. That works out the best. And then the third option you set all the way back to 0. And why is this? If an attacker comes to you, if this is set to 100, then all your soldiers will leave your castle and will fight the enemy, and only one remains. And let's say you have 9 soldiers can be stationed in here, and if the attacker comes with like 12 or 13, then it takes only one of them to kill one of yours to take over your castle, and if that happens, then it burns down all the other buildings around it, and you don't want that to happen. So okay, we have now we have a woodcutter over here, and we have like a forester over here. So the woodcutter cuts the wood, but the wood has to be processed. So we are going to do that here by building a sawmill. Now, since I don't know why the animals are lacking, but we need food for the mines over there. So I'm already preparing for that by saying, okay, I'm going to build here a so-called bakery. And I will also do the same over here. A bakery. Yes, and then let's see how many space do we have. Okay, and also you require a windmill, a mill, yeah. So we connect this stuff up like that. You can connect this to there as well, and your bakery also requires water. Well, water is practically unlimited, and connect that, so you can just plonk everywhere a well and it's okay. So let's just connect this like that and it's done. Okay, we got a message through the pigeon. Military building occupied. Now you can go there, and that's this one. We throw that away, and you can already see it has expanded our land to this area. Okay, we are not wasting precious. Now we can do 2 things. you can either stick to your area. The computer is expanding also pretty fast. It takes a while before your mins are producing the gold. So the gold is somewhere located here. We are erecting a flag and just do it like that, and then we send in a geologist. Just like that. Oh man, I'm remembering back in the 90s when I played this game on the Amiga 500 and also on the PC later. I mean, I played tons of hours with this game, and I know this game inside out. It's like, it's really crazy. Especially this map I know pretty well. Yeah, what we can use here actually are like farms. Yeah, we could use oh, animals. There are animals here. Okay, that's nice. So, because there are animals, we can say like we are putting down here a hunter. And let's see, where is more space? Hunters will walk quite a bit, so that's not a problem. So let's make another forester over here. They will plant more trees. Okay, occupied, found gold, the whole schmuck. Yeah, it's all up here. I know. So we create a gold mine, we create a gold mine, and we create a gold mine. But we also need a coal mine, because I mean these mines are not running on fumes. So coal mine and coal mine. And they are going to be fed by the bakery and also by the hunter. So we connect this and we connect that. We connect this to there. We connect this to there. There. Whoa. And then you to there. And then you. No, we can connect. No, it's not possible. Okay. Then from here to there. Because we have to prepare ourselves because the enemy is coming. Look. So let's see, how much space do we still have here? Not that much. Now, once these mints start to produce gold, then the coins are brought to the closest fortress to the enemy. So that is something you can keep in your mind. Okay, let's just build another farm over here. Never hurts to have another farm. The more farms the better. Make sure that the farm has some space around it to farm, to actually farm. And like on this spot we can build like another hunter. Yeah, I think that's no problem. Just like that. Let's connect this one to there and then connect this one all the way up to here. You know, connect multiple roads makes transport easy. Put a flag in the middle so there will be two people there walking around, so that will be no issue. Now let's press the V button. That will make things go faster. You see, this thing is now running. The game is now running at a faster pace. Otherwise we have to wait so long, and then it takes I don't know if this will be a series. Maybe it's just one episode I will do. I don't know. Maybe I make it a two-parter. I'm not sure actually. It's like yeah, I'm also a bit busy with City Skylines, and that game takes a lot of effort. So I will just build another sawmill over here. And then build like another woodcutter over here. Whoa, back. Whoa, no, not such an angle. Dig up the road and here. And let's go to here, to this area. And I know that there are some stones in this area, so we send in the geologist. Okay, now we have this bakery over here, and if we go to the main selection and we go to general statistics, not to general, just distribution of goods, you can see what has priority and what not. So we want like foodstuff going to the coal mine, and for now not to the granite mine and not to the iron mine because we don't have them yet. Now the grain which is produced by the farm will be going to the mill. That's this thing. We don't have a pig farm yet, we don't have a donkey breeder yet, we don't have a brewery yet, and we don't have a charburner. Now the iron, this is at this moment not important. Now the coal goes to the mint for now, and later on also to the armory and the iron smelter. The wood is going to the sawmill. The charburner is not really necessary. And the boards, it's mainly for construction. Shipyards is not applicable because we have no water here. Metalworks comes in later, and water we put into the bakery, not to the donkey breed, not to the pig farm, not to the brewery. And you can adjust these settings later back if you have built these buildings. Okay, now to explain what all these things are meaning, distribution of goods you just saw. Now if you click this thing says like what is the most important thing that will be transported. Like, you know, if there's a pile of stuff, what does the worker takes first? So coins are the highest, then the weaponry, then beer, and then iron, and you know, boats as last. So you can pick whatever you want. I mean, if you think like, no, I want my food stuff to get higher, so you put it higher in the chain. So it's your choice. Then your tools. This thing just basically says what kind of tools are made in your metalworks. At the moment, it's not important, but I will explain to you that if you click your castle and you go to the next page, you can see how many people you still have of each. Now let's say a simple situation like this one, huntsmen. You can see there are only 2 huntsmen left in the castle. So if you want to have more of them, then you have to create a metalwork that will create an arrow and a bow for this guy. So then one of these guys, a helper, can turn into a huntsman. And that goes for all of these guys, but it takes a zillion years to all explain that. I mean, it's not the time yet. Okay, a lot of animals around here, so I think that I will create more hunters. I have 2, no, not the fishery, destroy it. I will create 2 hunters more, so yeah. It's very important that your miners are, you know, fed well. I mean, they need the food. That's very important. Okay, build a forester over here, so more animals spawn. More animals, it's just better. Forester over here as well, because gold, really, it's okay. They are producing gold now. Is the most important thing there is. And let's see, is there already gold? Yes, gold is already delivered to the fortress, and you can see every time a gold coin is used, the privates are trained and they rank up to from a private to I don't know, a second private, a corporal maybe, to a sergeant, to a lieutenant, and eventually to a general. If you click your castle, it will also say like what are the names of these guys. So this is a private, sergeant, officer, general, and this one is also private, and this is a private first class. Okay, so that's how they are named. Okay, did not know that. So most of all, this is a waiting game. And here comes the computer. He comes closer by and he works together. Red and yellow are working together, but you can gauge their strength by looking at the general statistics. You can say like, okay, military strength. Here you can see you are blue. So you can see that red and yellow are stronger than you. But I know the computer, this is temporary because this is dependent on the amount of gold that is produced. Now look at my amount of gold I'm producing. I know that I will outclass the computer with the production of gold. And I stick to my own area here close by, so I don't have any longer routes to follow, because I can you know, run into this area, but then I have weak soldiers and I never would be able to defend that area, so I'm not even bothering. So this one has a lot of work, this mill. How much space do we still have? Oh, how much space do we still have? Not much. Yeah, it's because I'm planting all these trees that creates that situation. Okay, what about a mill? About here, a mill, yeah. Let's put a bakery straight under it. I know this game looks a little bit daunting, and you might think like, what, you know, but there is somewhere a place, buildings, merchandise, tools, stock. Productivity. Now I remember there was a map somewhere, a stats thing that said like what is supposed to go with each other, but stock, buildings, merchandise, general statistics. Well, I cannot find it right now. No. But most of these things are explanatory themselves. Like if you click on a bakery, the bakery says here what it needs. It needs water and it needs like flour. Now this flour is produced by the mill. See, because it says this symbol. And the mill requires the what is this stuff called? I don't know. What is created by the farm? The farm creates this sort of crops, hay fields or whatever. And let me see, this bakery actually requires also some water, yeah, so I put water here. So there is now in principle no more, let me see, miner. No, huntsman is now at 0, so there are no more huntsmen available anymore. So do these people get food? Yeah, they get like what the hunter get. This is meat, he eats it. This is fish, and this is bread. Now fish they won't get because on this map there is no water available. No, there is not. Oh. 4 messages: found iron ore, found coal, found water, found granite. No. Okay, it's nice. Talking about granite, do we have enough stones? We have still like 91 stones. We don't worry too much about that right now because we need the food stuff mostly for the gold mines and the iron mines, because we need these guys to work. We need the coins. You know, if it was possible around here I would build another mint, but there is simply no space for it. No, there's no space for it. Sometimes you can make space by reorientating some buildings. Let's say this, if I burn this one and then remove this road, then okay, now the enemy is very close by now. Whoa, he built one of my he burned down my bakery. Oh, okay, I have generals. I will make them pay for that. So I will attack them now with 3 generals. Here they come, my generals. Oh, he comes also to me. But he comes with privates. Oh, he walks to this building. Okay. I will take him. Yeah, I got him already. So I burned down his building so my generals can walk back. And let's see, I lost a bakery around here, so I have to rebuild my bakery. My poor bakery. So I'm happy that I already have like generals in here to protect my land. But it's like the computer has like this thing about expanding as fast as possible, and that's the reason why he only has like privates in his land. Can I attack this one? Ooh, let me see. Yeah, I could theoretically attack this one. You know what? Let's send 2 people there. Let's see what happens. 2 generals. Okay, sorry, that was my chair. Let's follow them. No, they are going to this house. Okay. Ooh, there's an enemy general approaching there. How far can we zoom in on this? This is interesting. Look at those pixels. Oh my god, this game was, back from the days, all with pixels. Because of our screens we do now see these pixels. But back in the day when we had like CRT monitors, we did not even see those pixels. We saw like these little nice men who were fighting. But I don't think I'm going to win this one. Because he also has generals there. Okay. So I lost a few generals. So I have like 72 privates left. Okay, now this is let's say that this is the end of part 1, and let's resume tomorrow with part 2. Okay guys, thank you for watching. See you. Bye bye.